Today's episode, we're looking at the one question we've all asked ourselves: should I work for free? Hey guys, what is new? Should you work for free? Big question. Let's talk about it. Why are we going to talk about it? Because I've just done 2 days hard work for free. Because it's not as black and white as you may think. Now, my general go-to is no. You shouldn't work for free for business corporate work. For passion projects, you should. So let's start with the one most important thing to talk about. I've actually written this down because I ramble. So should you work for free comes down to one simple factor: cost versus value. What is the cost of doing it for free and what is the value of doing it for free? Everything can be broken down into these two simple deciding factors. Because it's a tricky one, right? You have bills to pay, you have food to buy, you have people you want to go and see, you have so many outgoings, you want that new camera, it's going to cost you money. You can't walk into a shop and pick one up for free, unless you're stealing it, but then you're stealing it. Life isn't cheap, simple as that. And video is a weird one because everyone thinks I've got a camera on my phone, I can do it, anyone can do it, and they don't want to pay you. And yet, it is without a doubt one of the most valuable skills in the business market. So why are we doing things for free? Well, that's where we need to decide what is the value of it to us personally. Because I've just done a job for free for 2 days and it was hard work. I was running on a set and I was lugging loads of heavy stuff, and you know, it wasn't the sort of work that you want to be doing for free. But I did, because I thought the value was worth the cost. What was the cost? Well, it was time, it was energy. I mean, it broke my back and it shifted other stuff around. Like, you know, I've got proper paid work job that I had to work around, shift aside, and we had to make up for it late tonight. But the value is determined by a few factors. Connections. Are you going to make some useful connections on this project? Are you going to meet new people who you can collaborate with in the future, who might bring in paid work for you in the future? Inspiration. This is why I've just done the last 2 days, because I really respect the director. Any other director probably wouldn't have done it, but with him, I really wanted to see how he worked. Experience. Now this word is topical. If a small business comes to me and says, oh, we'll give you experience and exposure, nah, I'm alright, I've got plenty of experience, I've got plenty of exposure, I don't need that. However, shooting on 35mm, even though I'm just a runner, seeing how that works, seeing how a bigger production works, is experience. And combine that with the connections and the inspirations, suddenly I've got a wealth of knowledge to grasp from these 2 days. Now, I probably won't do another one for free like that, because the value will go down each time. I've got what I kind of wanted out of it anymore, and the cost is outweighing the value. That's what it all comes down to, is that seesaw action. But the last one is passion. Now, tricky one, because obviously you have your own passion projects and chances are you're going to be asking other people to do things for free. And if you're going to do that, you have to have had a good relationship with them and ideally have some sort of IOU going on where you've helped them out for free. I will always try and help another filmmaker who's just doing something out of passion because I admire that, I respect that, and equally they will do the same with me. But there are some things that I don't value. Now, these are the things that puts me off. These are the things I will not tolerate, no matter if it's paid or free. Poor treatment. You treat me badly, I'm not going to do it. Even if the job pays really well, if I do one job for you and you treat me like dirt, I'm not going to do another one for you. As long as you're being professional, that's what you should get back. If it's a free job, I'm not going to be a driver. That's simple as that. What am I going to get out of that? I want to be on set, I want to be experiencing it and seeing what's going on. So, no comprende, driving, not for me. I don't think no comprende made sense. It meant, I don't know, never mind. And businesses offering me exposure, no. Unless you're offering me something awesome, like, you know, I've got some sort of directing agency offering me massive exposure, great, obviously. But small little business, nah. If you're a friend or a business that I really care about or something like that, then maybe. But on the whole, a small business says we'll give you exposure and experience, I don't need that. It might be different for you. You have to base this on where you are valuing yourself. If you are still at university, you've never made a film, you haven't got a strong portfolio, let's be honest, your valuation shouldn't be very high. And anyone offering you a chance to do something like that where you have a bit of creative control, I would take it. I did take it, that's what I did. But now, 5 years down the line, I don't need that exposure, I don't need that experience. So set your valuation of yourself and make sure you are delivering on that valuation. If you're going to set your prices at £500, you better be worth £500. But this brings me to an odd phenomenon that has happened. I can turn around to a client and say, I can deliver this to this standard for $2,000. And someone else can come along and say, I can deliver that standard for $1,000. Here's the thing though, I'll deliver it on time within 2 weeks. They will deliver it delay after delay 3 months down the line. What do you value as a client? That's what you have to ask your clients. The new business market is very reactive. You've got to be instant. So if I can turn around and say, I can get you this quickly to that level, my rate should be higher than someone who can deliver maybe that level, but at a slower speed, or same speed, lower level of standard. So to bring it all back to should you work for free, decide what is the value and what is the cost, and where do you sit in that category. If my mate is doing a job and he says, I've only got £100, will you come help me out for the day? I will, because that's what friends do, and likewise, if I've only got a spare £100 and I need them to help me out for the day, they will do it. So don't get stuck in your ways thinking, I deserve to be paid because I've done this, this and this. You probably do, but that's not how life works. At the same point, don't get ripped off and be doing things for no money because someone says it's great exposure. You decide if the exposure is worth it. You decide your value. You decide what it's going to be worth. I hope that helps. I'll see you Monday. Ta-ra.